I realize I got myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Stormiana, and I am back with another live video. Before we get started in today's video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and don't forget to follow me on all of my social media listed in the description box below. Because if you're not following me, what you doing, bro? Like, we lit. We on the road to 500 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much once again for all of your support. Shout out to the 400 subscriber giveaway, and hope it's you for the 500 subscriber giveaway. Alright, as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing a story time, and I am so excited.
So excited! So excited!
Boom. This story time is about this. I put my wife on child support. Now, before y'all be like, oh, I thought you said you wasn't going to put her on child support. You seem bitter, da-da-da. Let me help y'all understand something. The last actual contact I had with her, and if you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna need you to go back and watch that video where I said she reached out to me. Now, when she reached out to me, she expressed to me that she was no longer in Philadelphia, which is where we are both from, which is where we both met, which is where we also got married. And she asked me if I had any divorce papers, and if so, where did I send them to so that she could sign them. Here's how that works, okay? Now, I have expressed to you guys multiple times that she is dumb. No common sense, not book smart, not street smart, lazy, filthy. Don't ask me why I put up with it. Clearly, I am a helper and a lover. I am a fixer. I am literally a social worker in relationships, okay? Which is why I either stay out of them or don't be in them long, okay? I see a broken item and I just have to go fix it. So anyway, when she said she's not in Philadelphia, one, I was already having a very, very, very bad week, a bad day at work, and I was just literally not in the mood. Now, on a normal basis, if she did text me this and I was in a calmer mood, it just honestly a better headspace with everything else that I personally have going on, my response would have been different. Now, I showed you guys that response. So again, go back and watch that video to find out. My wife reached out to me. Now, if you don't understand how this works, if she is no longer a resident inside of Pennsylvania, she cannot sign any divorce papers from Pennsylvania. We also have children together, meaning her name is on their birth certificate. She was there at the time of their conception, okay? That also means, are you guys following me? We have to go to family court in line with them to determine everything within dealing with them with this divorce, okay? I have tried to do it the other way. I have tried that, and every lawyer has said you still would need to find her to go through child support. Now, I had no idea where she was, okay? But let me show you these screenshots real quick. A subscriber on mine, and if you're watching this, thank you so much, because you helped me a lot. This subscriber right here found my wife. Like, I just found her. She said, I watched your video. Well, you guys see the messages. And she found her. So my wife, who is also right there, is somewhere in Missouri. I also have the girlfriend's social media, the girlfriend's Instagram that she is staying with. Now, I truly want to reach out to this lady and ask her, can you tell your girlfriend to divorce me? Truly. But I don't want to come off as bitter or anything like that, because she's only put on child support so that I can find her. Literally. Like, so that I can get my divorce. I have sent her multiple messages. Again, that is in the video of me saying that she reached out to me. multiple messages. Some people have said she's active on Instagram. She sees your messages. She's literally ignoring you. So now she's put on child support. Now, according to Georgia, because I work inside of Alabama and I also pay child care for them in Alabama, Alabama can pull her for child support too. I don't really care if I get any money from this child support. I truly do not care. But what my caseworker down here in Georgia has also said was they don't have a problem expediting, especially if they know her whereabouts. My wife is not the person to flee from law enforcement. She's not. She might not understand the law. She might be stupid in that aspect, but she's too much of a scary ass hoe to actually flee. So if they do decide to transport her and bring her down here and arrest her for unpaid child support, it will happen faster than she thinks. Again, I am not putting her on child support for the money. I don't need it. She has not seen the girls in 2 years. We have not spoken. She has not seen the girls in longer than 2 years. Like literally, she has not seen them in longer than that. But I don't need the money. What I want is my divorce, because it's so many things financially that I am trying to accomplish that I am hella scared to do, because I don't want her to come to try to do any spouse support. I don't want that. She doesn't deserve it, and I'm not going to give it. Okay, my heart on working money is for me and my children, not somebody who ran out on us when we were down and had nothing, or at least when I was down and had nothing. Because by the time I seen my kids again, they had everything. So, as you see by these messages, this supporter of mine heard my story and found her. Like I said, she's somewhere in Missouri. So I went to go file for child support. It was very, I want to say, tedious process. It took about 2 days. The paperwork is very extensive. I filled out all the paperwork. I went to the office. I met with my caseworker that day after I put that in. I paid my fee. And literally a week later, she was like, Missouri has something that they need you to sign. And I just have not been there yet. Now today is actually Tuesday the 7th. Yes, it's Tuesday the 7th. So you guys will see this on the 8th, obviously, on Wednesday. But I have not went down to file or to sign whatever paperwork this is. But apparently I do need to sign some paperwork for them. Now, because we do have a history of domestic violence, I won't actually be able to get her address. However, I will be able to get the county that she's in. So whatever county that she is in, or in whatever city, I can contact a lawyer from that city and start my divorce process. In turn, because we have a child support case open, the lawyer that I shall hire and retain from the city that she's in will be able to get her address and go through it about that way and serve her divorce papers. Round of applause for me. Round of applause to my girlfriend too, because my girlfriend told me, like, if you can't find her and she doesn't want to fill out these divorce papers, she doesn't want to tell you where she's at, put her ass on child support. Now, am I expecting any payments from this? Absolutely not. I had even when we were together, I still financially provided for the entire house. Her drawers, their diapers. I did that. So I am not expecting any payments. I'm not hoping on them. I'm not weighing on them. If I do so happen to get any payments, it would just literally go to them. It's for them. And so I guess they decor for their room, sneakers, Crocs, whatever they just so choose to need it with. But it's not something that I'm just like, oh yeah, she owe me this. No, like, I think what she does owe me is a clean divorce. Like, that's it. I am truly hoping in writing on that. Now, before we really step too far in it, I want you to stop right here and comment down below. Do you think I should reach out to this girl? Because in another video that you guys will later on see, another subscriber on my YouTube channel said that the girlfriend doesn't know that she faked the pregnancy, that she's married, that she has kids out here. Again, I don't want to ruin their little happy home. I simply do want my divorce. I want my divorce. I want a clean slate, and most importantly, I want full custody of my children. Now, it's a little shaky with that because, according to my caseworker, she said that if I get sole custody, depending on the state, I might not get child support. Don't really care. If I get full custody, she'll still have to pay child support, and visitation will be up to me. I do have proof of neglect, abandonment, and abuse that she has inflicted upon my children. Scars that has not left. A bald spot in the middle of my oldest child's head that was caused because she braided her hair extremely tight. Extremely tight. When I brought my kids home, there is a big scar on my daughter's leg that is still there, and at the time my 3-year-old said that my wife hit her with a hanger, like a hanger. Now when I showed her the hangers, she picked out the metal hanger, which would probably make sense because it probably would actually break through skin faster than plastic would. All of this I have told to my child support caseworker. Now, once again, guys, I am not looking for a payout, a handout, but honestly, I have no other way to find and locate this lady. I also have no other way to just start my divorce process because the lawyers aren't going to they can't find her. So this is the best way to do it. And you know what's funny? Even my caseworker said we were going over the financials, and she was like, well, how much do you think, since you've had the girls and since she hasn't given you anything, how much do you think she would owe you? Like, how much do you think you should get back for all the time? And I was like, nothing. You know, when I brought my girls home, I told everybody she's not going to be in their lives any longer. And that wasn't out of my choice. That was because I knew what was going to happen. I knew the callers was going to slow down. Then they would stop. I knew all of that was going to happen, especially because at the time she said she was pregnant. So she stopped viewing my kids as her kids. And the whole time this pregnancy was fake to attempt to keep a man that had a fiance who just lost twins of their own. I'm going to assume she thought he was going to stay, and how you get them is usually how you leave them. And he might have been wrong for cheating on his spouse, but she was even dumber to think that he was going to stay with her for how she left me. Just my opinion, truly. However, a couple of things I also want to point out. I told my child support caseworker, like, hey, I don't care about the money. I don't know how else to find this lady for my divorce. She will not give it. She will not answer these messages on Instagram. She won't respond. Nothing. I cannot get through. Like, she hasn't blocked me. She just has me in, like, message requests because I'm still sending messages through, and they're still not going through. You guys don't know how tiring and tedious this is, but to get divorced, unfortunately, not even unfortunately, it's something I never wanted to have to do, but I'm glad I'm doing it. But it is something that I need to do before the end of 2025. It is genuinely something that needs to be done. I need to split all ties with this lady. Now, a couple of you have asked me, like, when you divorce her, are you keeping your last name, your married last name? Yes, I am. One, everything I have is linked to that last name, and it has been for years. I mean, literally, as soon as I got my marriage certificate, I went to change my name maybe a month after I had Mila. So my last name has been changed for a very long time. Can I easily change it back? Yes. Do I have my original social? Yes. Do I still have my birth certificate? Yes. I can. Then once I get my divorce decree, I can change it back. Am I going to? No. Another reason, my kids bear that last name. I feel like I earned that last name. I never took the last name. I never took my wife's last name for her. I took it because of the relationship I had with her father. If I'd have took her mother's last name, and she doesn't even have her mother's last name, then we could have this different conversation. But I took it for her father, not for her. I never really cared that it was her last name until I had a bond with her father and realized the bond that he had with the girls. I earned it. I put literal blood, sweat, and tears into having this last name and living up to it all the way up until we parted. So I am keeping it. However, this is also a plan of mine. Once my children, I feel, are above age, so I want to say between 10 and 13, I will give them the option to take my maiden last name. And at that point, I will change it. When my kids want to change it, I will change it happily. But here's the thing. My oldest daughter is 5 years old, and she will be 6 this year. She knows her name. I'm not going to confuse her. Even my youngest Journey knows her last name. You call her by her last name, you call her by her full name, she knows who she is. I don't really feel like it's necessary. My business license is in that name. Everything I have is literally linked to that. Tax forms, everything, my car, my home. I don't think people understand how much it takes for that. So I really don't care to be known by the last name or to still have it. It's not something that I've even thought about until I was actually asked about it. It's more like I'm gonna just keep it because of what I like, of how many different things I'm gonna have to change. Insurance, bank accounts, schools, my school, their school, jobs, literally all of that. And I know you might not care, or some people might not care, because I know there's a lot of people, they won't change anything. Just leave it. I'm not going to. I would literally have to change so much legal stuff that I had tied to this last name. And at the moment, it's not on my to-do list. It's not on my big to-do list. Putting her on child support is. To locate her, it has been done. To start this divorce process is soon to come. I did not want to have to go this route, but this was literally the best I could do. Again, she's never had any money to take care of herself, which is probably why she's always lived with somebody else. As you see, we came from Philadelphia. How she ended up in Missouri, I don't know, but I do know she's not in Missouri by herself. She's in there with somebody else. You see the difference I'm making here? When I came back down here to Georgia, I moved into my apartment alone. Okay, I didn't go move into somebody else's house and try to help them with their business. I went into my own shit and handled my own business. So she can't even do that. She has not done that. I don't see her trying to, even having the money to take care of or even pay the child support for my kids. I don't really care. I just want my divorce. And if Georgia decides to expedite her, because if I didn't pay child support, I'll be able to go down right to Muskogee County and just have, I'll be able to do it right while she's literally locked up. And the funny thing about that is, Georgia's very funny. She's not gonna make bail down here. She doesn't know anybody down here with a Georgia license to bail her out. It's not gonna happen. She's not getting out of this county. So therefore, I will know exactly where she's at, and she will have no choice but to see me at that point. And once I tell a lawyer, she's an inmate at this county, there we go. There go. They're gonna make it go to court. It's good. It's just gonna be great for me. I don't mean to laugh like if that does happen, but like I said, this is really the best I got. But this honestly was good news. I did say that I wanted to tell you guys about this story time. Specifically because it is a process in my life. It is a journey in my life that I want to take you guys through. Maybe this can help you if you are married and your spouse has completely disappeared from you or they're ignoring you. This is what you can do. This is probably the best idea anybody has told me to do, because everything else I was trying not working. I reached out even to her grandma on Facebook, and I also have those messages like, I really genuinely just want my divorce. I don't desire anything else. I'm not splitting custody. I'm not doing no visitation rights. Like, there is nothing a judge could ever say that would allow me to allow her around my children again. I genuinely she can keep all the goddamn money. I'll drop the child support if she give me my goddamn divorce clean slate free and give me full custody of my kids and resign from her own goddamn self. I don't care. I will drop. I'm the right hand of God. I'll drop it if we can get that done. Hopefully. I'm thinking that when she gets served with these child support papers, or whenever this agent approaches her at her place of work or her home, because I have given pictures of her, that she reached back out to me. And if and when she does, I will let her know then. You have the option. Give me your full address. Give me the county to the city hall that is close by you. Let's file for this divorce. Let's get divorced. And I promise I will drop these child support claims. I will drop it. I will take you off of it completely as long as you do these two things. I want full custody of my kids, and I want my divorce. I'm not giving you anything for it. That's what I want. I might even make her pay for it, or we're gonna have to go on half on it as well. But either these things are in the range. Hopefully she takes it. If not, we can just go ahead along with the process that I figured out, because I don't feel the need. I feel like that's holding me back from doing a lot of things that's on my vision board. Making more money than I know she'll ever touch in life. I don't want her to legally have a share of that because we are still married. So that's really it. That's my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Thank you again if you are watching. Thank you to my supporter that gave me this information. You don't know how much of a genuine help it was. Thank you to my girlfriend for telling me to put her on child support and no way to go about this. And thank you for everybody that is a part of this journey with me. I genuinely appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Baby, I'm talking crazy.